Anyway, I'm hungry and this is getting long. Here it comes, guys. Expressions and articulations gonna transform this into something else, like expanded, being harmonized and played a little bit differently. And this is not like for lazy people who know the theory. This is for people who don't know some theory and want to make their chords sound a little bit more interesting than what they can lay down on the keyboard and in their DAW. Okay, enough playing with my chord progression. Let's choose some chord sets ready-made, because I have lots of them here. And that's actually what I have been looking for. I want to change this into something else, like I want to shift the scale, but I cannot shift the scale of the ready-made pattern. I can change the scale of chosen chords here, like the chord set, chord progression here. So I am going to do this. I'm gonna force it into F minor scale. One more interesting thing is this pad tab, which allows me to play chosen chords as single keys. And this is also gonna be really, really helpful for people who are not really familiar with the instrument performance or music theory. That's gonna help for sure. What else is there? I can even modulate. Wow, can I? I was kind of skeptical at the very beginning of my review, but I can tell you what's for sure. SCALER is a serious musical tool, a big one, like a massive one, and it's got lots of music theory, lots of human effort to put it all together and to choose from. And I have thoughts to sum all this up, but before we do it, let's create or maybe choose some chord progression. Let's transform it into something and let's play it again. So let's try to hear something fully musical from SCALER. Okay, maybe this is nothing too fancy still, but there are definitely many starting points in SCALER that you can easily transform into songs. Now it's the time to sum the things up. Alright, so I was kind of skeptical after having installation problems, after having issues with starting, after digging through half of the manual. And you know what? I believe that it's actually impossible to really review SCALER 2 just in one video, because it's massive, it's huge, it's a serious music theory tool, and I was not aware of it. And yeah, officially I'm impressed. You can create your chord progressions. You can choose from any existing chord progressions. You can change the scales of your chord progressions. You can change the tones. You can look for common tones. You can modulate your progressions in any desired way. You can use Scaler to control your instruments via MIDI. It's got also some basic tones on board. So yeah, it's huge. Do I find it useful? Well, if you write some EDM music and you are looking for some fancy new chords, like new ideas that you're not aware of even, yeah, then go for Scaler 2 to make your EDM, hip-hop, trap track a little bit more interesting, yeah. If you know all the music theory, is Scaler actually for you? Well, if you're kind of lazy and you don't feel like sitting at your keyboard, you can try to set the chords up with just one press of the key. Because, well, if you're like a musically educated person, you really know all this and you know how to play it basically, like it's all there for you. It's not like purely theoretical knowledge you cannot transform into keyboard, for example. So why to dig through all this? So no, I'm not gonna use Scaler because it's gonna take away all the fun of writing music from me. I don't need arpeggios to be told. I don't need rhythms to be told. I don't need modulations or progressions to be told. I want to come up with all this myself. I don't need to have it all there. I need to have it here, here, and here. So if you don't know music theory, Scaler is not going to do anything instead of you. You have to be still the real creator of your music. One thing that's surely there, and it's a cool feature, Scaler can be a serious educational tool. If you know some theory, for example, you know how to modulate, but you are looking for more and more ways of modulating things, Scaler is going to show you some ideas that you actually understand, but you never practiced and you never come up with, you never read it in a book, you never had an idea that you can modulate something in a way, so you're gonna expand your arsenal with Scaler, but then again, knowing new things, having new knowledge of music theory, I'm gonna just go and play it all using the keyboard. I'm not gonna stick to Scaler. So if you ask me if I'm gonna use Scaler, the answer is no. I'm gonna stick to learning from books and then translating all my knowledge into practice using piano keyboard, not Scaler. So is it for me? Surely not. Is it helpful for anybody? Is it useful? That's for sure. You can learn, you can make it your educational tool. And if you're into any simpler, harmonically simpler music like pop music, EDM music, trap music, techno music, yes, Scaler may help you make your chords, make your music a little bit more interesting. It's gonna sound simply better somehow. And yeah, you're gonna come up with maybe new ideas and you're gonna make your sound, your tone more attractive. And that's actually it for today. I still have to edit this video. I have a feeling that's gonna be a long one. And after all this Scaler insanity, this Scaler chaos, and vast space of chords, modulations, and scales, I'm simply gonna go and play some piano. Hope to see you soon. Take care. Cheers.